Check 1 2.
All right, so we're about to do a Q&A.
All right, no, you gotta give more than that.
No.
That's no energy at all.
Well, this is how I talk. You know this.
Come on, baby.
All right, so you do it.
All right. Welcome back to the Sanders Stills channel. We're about to do a little couples Q&A. We asked y'all on Instagram some questions you wanted to know, so.
What am I, a little kid?
All right, so then you want to do the.
What? All right, so the most asked question was, how did we meet? So I'll start from my perspective.
No. He's gonna lie.
So originally, we followed each other on Instagram. Mm-hmm. We knew of each other, but we never really talked.
Yeah.
So I had hit her up, and she responded, but it didn't really get much further than that. Whether it was, I don't remember if it was from my end, like I didn't pursue, or if she just stopped responding. But either way, that very first initial me hitting her up never continued until a few months later, where I posted some food on Instagram I had cooked.
My favorite meal now to date.
And she slid up and was like, pretty much like, what you just cooked looked really good.
No.
Yeah.
No, what I said was, when am I gonna get a plate?
Yeah, but
I shot my shot.
First of all, no. It was, you were like, that looks good.
No, I think you said something like that. I literally slid up. We gotta find the DM. I literally slid up and I was like, when am I gonna get a plate?
Oh, I thought I had asked you, when am I gonna cook for you or something like that.
Oh, maybe. That sounds better. Let's go with that one.
We continued pursuing each other, and here we are now, 3 years later, with a kid. How'd y'all know y'all weren't meant for each other?
I'll start with mine. For me, I think the number one, what does it tell? Okay, anyway, I think the number one telling, what is it? What is the saying? Telltale sign.
Yeah.
Is that it? Okay. So. See, you looking at me like I'm crazy. I think it's that.
I don't use that saying, so.
Alright, I think the number one reason why I knew that I wanted to keep pursuing him and I guess choose him at the end of the day was because of him bringing God into our relationship. He was really big on religion and I wasn't. That was something that I knew was really important to me once I started getting more into religion and my faith. And then also the ability to just be goofy with him. I love that. I feel like I've always been so reserved with everyone else, and the fact that I can just act like myself with him. I love it. Your turn.
For me, it was, kind of going off what she just said, is that's the foundation of our relationship, is centered around God and Jesus, because without us chasing, or diving deeper into our faith, then at the end of the day, our relationship is gonna fall back on nothing. But for me, it was just knowing that I have somebody who keeps me grounded. One, she takes care of the home. I don't ever come back from work feeling like, there's any type of stress or anything like that. She adds value to me. We add value to each other. Mm-hmm. And for me, it's just that, at the end of the day, I know I get to come back home to someone who really loves me and appreciates me for who I am, not for what I do, and vice versa. And I got the gem.
Oh, I love you.
I love you too.
Okay, next one.
All right, how is being a father/mother, how has that affected your life journey? I would say,
that's deep.
Not necessarily that it affected our life journey. It definitely put I don't want to say setbacks, because the type of people we are, we don't do a lot of the crazy extracurricular activities. I just do know that now like when we go on vacations, dates, there's different things that we have to accommodate to. So like dates, we need to make sure if we're not bringing Summer that we have a babysitter. But I think just being able to adjust what our daily habits have been, it's been, the key, and we've both understood that.
I mean, obviously we have to change a little bit. I mean, your life changes all around. But I think for me, my biggest, it's affected me more because I am home with her. And I've taken on that role as a mom to just be home. And
you've been doing great.
Thank you.
Amazing.
But obviously it's a little hard because you have goals in life that don't involve the child at first. I really want to get back into coaching. And so it's kind of just figuring out that balance of I want to be able to raise my children. I don't want someone else to raise them, but I also don't, I want her to look up to me as oh, mommy kind of does it all as well. Mm-hmm. But right now, I think it's not my time, and I tell Mikey that all the time.
I think we've been doing a great job.
Me too. We're making it work. I'm proud of us. Next question is, how many kids do you want? I personally want 3 to 4. Yeah. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm right on that.
Yeah.
3 to 4. Honestly, in my opinion, I think it's it don't matter how many I want. Whatever your body allows us to have,
That's a good answer.
what you're comfortable with. Because we could have a second one, and then she could say, all right, I'm done. I don't want to go through that experience again.
Yeah.
Even though you'll love the experience like your last one, but you know how it made you feel. You know how your body felt after.
True.
But you look great. You did great. So
I like that. Thank you. You don't put the pressure on it.
Okay.
True.
This is an amazing question.
What?
Does Mikey got making a bottle down pat?
Oh my.
I'm elite.
The other day, I was sitting here, Summer was crying, and I'm like, babe, can you go make a bottle? Or did you have her in your hand?
You had her.
Okay, I had her. And I swear to God, it was from me asking him and him walking to the kitchen, it was 2 seconds. He walked over shaking the bottle. I'm like, already? I'm like, what'd I say? I don't even know.
You're wait, you made that fast?
I was in awe.
I'm elite.
Yeah.
Trust me, I'm elite.
Yeah, he already knows. If she's crying and I go get her, he's already coming upstairs with the bottle. So good at being a dad. Yeah. I love it.
Well, you make it easy because you're a great mother. And this is not camera talk. This is everyday talk.
Yeah, no, he reminds me every day, and I hope I remind him every day as well.
You do.
Okay. All right, the next one is, how did Mike ask you out?
So she took me out for my birthday. Yeah, you remember we went?
His 21st birthday.
We went and got dinner, and then she went and got me birthday shots. Then we got home that night. No, it was the following night.
I was going to say, it was the next day.
It was the next day. But I'm talking about the whole birthday weekend.
Okay.
But yeah, the following night, we were in bed just talking, and it just felt like it was the right time to ask.
And I said no.
Yeah, she said no. Again, no, I'm playing.
I'm joking. I said yes.
What do you think keeps a relationship going and the best way to build a strong foundation?
You want to go first?
Yeah, sure. Every relationship gets to a point where it gets tested, but there are different types of tests. So we had some challenges early on, but I think it starts with just every day you have to be fully transparent with each other. The very beginning, you have to understand whatever image or perception you have of what you want your partner to be. You can't expect your partner to be that because there's no perfect image for somebody.
Yeah.
It has to start with being able to accept your person for who they are, and then from that point, you guys begin adjusting to each other.
I agree.
And
I think you're done. Sorry.
I thought I had something else to say, but no, you got it.
I'm gonna jump off of the boundaries, because I think that was really big for us.
Yeah.
As long as the boundaries are there, that's how you really know if someone's gonna be loyal to you, if they're gonna respect you. Obviously, communication.
Mm-hmm.
Duh.
Yeah, key. And for me too, it was I was not big into going out a lot, or I guess what I'm trying to say is I want to keep myself away from all temptation. So why even put myself near it You know what I'm saying? So
Same.
stuff like that is like for my partner and for the person I want to be, I'm not even gonna involve myself with certain things. So I think that's one thing that we both do very well for each other,
I think so.
and allows us to continue having a healthy relationship.
I love that.
All right, like, there's a whole bunch of are you guys gonna get like I just saw it like
I
five times.
I've been trying to ignore it.
There's a whole bunch of are you guys going to get married? Yeah. Her contact name on my phone already is wife.
Okay, but when?
Just chill. Like,
What do you mean chill?
this is coming.
Nah, I'm playing. It's coming.
coming.
We all know it's coming.
So, marriage is soon to come. Do we miss Ann Arbor?
Oh, I know who that is.
So one, I'll say, my boy's getting that first win tonight. It's
Yeah, Machine plays tonight.
Saturday, August 31st. We got Fresno State at 7 p.m. First home game. Super excited for the season. Wish I could.
What?
Wish I could.
I didn't even hear it.
Wish I could have been in.
It's okay.
Wish I could have been in attendance tonight.
3 takes later.
3 takes later. It's
Don't
okay.
like me.
But I know the boys gonna hold it down. Super excited for the season, like I said. There's another question in there that says, "Will we be back for a game?"
He will.
Yeah, I will. Hopefully,
Hopefully we can bring summer if it's not too cold.
right. We know it gets Arctic.
Me personally, I miss Ann Arbor. I miss my soccer people. That's who actually asked. Someone I used to play soccer with. I miss Joe so much. I miss I don't know if you hear Summer in the back, y'all.
Yeah, summer.
She just woke up.
Yeah.
But I do miss Ann Arbor a lot. But DMV is so much better.
But there's a lot of Ann Arbor people, Michigan people in the DMV.
There we go.
Which is very appreciative. So it intertwines very well.
I like that. Let me go grab her. I'm sleeping. The next question is, how do you keep God in the center with everything you have going on? I think that we've done a really good job of, like, he has his relationship with God, I have my relationship, and then we come together, like, in moments I'm like, you know what, I really, like, you know, I was praying, and this is what, like, came about, and I really want to talk to you about it.
I think the first thing is always like just being able to find patience in every situation, and just understand, like, you know, no matter whatever you're worried about, God has it in control already. You know, I always say it's already written. That's one of the things I always say is it's already written. God knows what he wants to do with your life. You just have to trust and believe in it. And then again, coming together, like Sally said, just being able to talk about, you know, what's on your heart, what's on your mind, what are you feeling, and just, you know, believing in the Lord.
All right, we haven't answered any football questions. Do you want to answer some?
Sure.
Okay, let's see what we got. Oh, I like this one. What's Mikey's biggest pet peeve?
See, I really don't have one. Like, it takes a lot to bother me.
Like, so much. Mikey, I have to say, is one of the most, like, emotionally stable people I know.
Yeah.
Like, for him to get mad or show anything other than, like, chill and, like, happiness, like, you really have had to push the button.
I think one of my pet peeves is, like, let's say you're trying to joke around with me. Not you, I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's say you're trying to joke around with me, and, like, the first time you joke, like, whatever your joke is, like, I don't vibe with it, and you keep trying to get me, like, whether it's trying to get me to laugh or you're making a joke about me, and, like, because some people make jokes about you and you laugh with the joke, but, like, if you keep going and I'm not, like, feeling it, like, you just, you know what I'm saying, just stop.
One of my biggest ones is definitely, like, chewing with your mouth open. Golly, I hate that. Oh, and just being, like, unnecessarily loud.
Oh, yeah.
Like, if we're having a conversation, like, you don't have to yell. Like, we're in the same room. And if you're on the phone and I'm in the same room as you and you're screaming on the phone, like, just leave. Please. Oh, anyway, those are, like, some of mine. I have a lot. Which wide receiver is Mike looking forward to go against in the NFL?
Malik. I got CeeDee Lamb. We played Jamar Chase. You you have all the guys in Philly, AJ Brown, Devontae, Najahan.
Are you nervous at all? Like, I mean, I know you're confident in who you are as a player, but are you like, okay, like these are the best of the best. Like, this isn't college anymore.
No,
No.
just because like I'm here too.
Exactly.
Now I get
I
to
like
go.
that.
I get to go showcase. I can play
What you
amongst
can
the
do.
best of the best. You know what I mean?
Because you are one of them.
Um,
All right, next one. For Mike, how hard is it to balance the demands of being a new dad and being a rookie in the NFL?
Because it really hasn't. I don't think it's been that difficult for me.
No, I think you've taken it pretty well.
Yeah, I think I've accepted the responsibility that comes with being a father, that comes with being a rookie.
She's trying to go to the bathroom.
And
Take her.
being able to separate my work life from my home life. For the most part, like if I don't get massages and stuff at home, I'll take care of everything I need to take care of at football while I'm at football, so that way when I come home, I can be fully present here.
Yeah.
Staying grounded, staying centered, keeping God the main focus, and doing the necessary things to provide for my family will keep me aligned, keep me focused, and again,
Keep you on your way.
having a partner who makes home stressless.
I try my best. He makes it easy though. Like, there's really not much to, like, he's on top of his shit. I will say that. He comes home and it's not like, let me go sit on the game all day. Like, he helps a lot. Oh.
She went.
She went tutti frutti.
She had. Dang.
Summer. Ooh, girl.
No, Sally literally had
Like
to.
duty.
She had to dedicate a day for me to play the game because she was like, "You haven't been playing the game enough."
Yeah.
So.
He deserved it. Last question. Question is, can Mike talk about the path from high school football to the NFL, roadmap for future athletes?
So for me, my process was I started high school in 2015. I started on varsity since a freshman. I don't want to call myself small, I call myself undersized in the sense of I'm not as big as the big guys, right? So for anybody who is undersized like I am, don't let that be the deciding factor when you step on the field, because you can do things that bigger guys can't. So use that to your advantage. Junior year, I got my first offer. I committed to Virginia Tech originally. Some things fell through there, so I decommitted and flipped to Michigan my senior year. My freshman year, I was a receiver. I had a touchdown my first year. Wasn't, super crazy year, but solid first year as a freshman. My second year, got more touches, scored 2 touchdowns. The following year, I was still a receiver, little more touches. Very few people at Michigan know this, but there was a point in time where I did want to transfer. I felt like I wasn't producing the way I could have at receiver, so I kind of was talking to my family about potentially going and seeing where else I could be used. My mom told me, she was like,
Stick it out.
she told me stick it out.
I remember.
So I was like, man, I really don't want to stick it out, but I'm gonna do it anyway. That junior season as well was when Celiana and I met, or began dating. Yeah, both met and began dating, and she helped me a lot through those years as well. Just keeping me focused, keeping me on my stuff. My senior year, switched to defense, and from there, my whole career, I would say, propelled.
You like went.
Yeah, I started playing. I began feeling like myself again. And for those of you that think I got switched to defense because I can't catch the ball,
Who says
don't
that?
ever think that, because at my pro day, I showed I can still play receiver.
Oh yeah.
But I think the play that helped me the most in terms of like, oh, this guy might be able to really do this, is the play I had against Ohio State. That play,
I'll play it. If you don't know, you should know that.
I think that play really helped me as a deep defensive back, because it kind of just put, I guess, the college world / NFL world on notice. Like, oh wait, this guy just switched to defense this year, and he's making plays like this. So going into my 5th year, I had a lot of, I guess you can say, attention. But the goals I had set out for myself was come All-American. I wanted to win, was Jim Thorpe, of course, defensive back, wanted to be one of the D-backs at Michigan to win it, but that ended up not happening. Wow. A lot of people also don't know this. During my 5th year, I think the 4th game we played Rutgers, I tore my PCL, but I didn't sit out any games. I just wrapped it up. I played the next 3 games with a wrapped knee. It ended up healing, and I balled out the rest of the year. Sony wasn't trying to see us be great. The camera hit a overheat thing. Cinderella story season. People out there have their opinions about us cheating and us whatever, but you can't take away what we did as players at the end of the day. And, that's forever going to be in history. Went on to win the Rose Bowl, went on to win the national championship, and then had a great pre-draft process. And now I'm happily in Washington. I love my new team. I love my new co-workers.
New lifestyle. Oh, you can say work now. That was like the biggest thing when he got drafted. He's like, Mikey's like, I got a job now. Like this is work, because he thinks his job at Chuck E. Cheese for like not even a full year was a real job.
Yeah, that was a real job.
I mean, it was for your age being, but that was the last time he's really worked. So to say that he's working now is nice. But we're gonna end the Q&A here. Yeah.
Appreciate you guys. If you haven't yet, drop a like, drop a comment, and subscribe to this YouTube channel.
Peace out. Thank you.